What's going on, Poke people? Welcome back. Today we have a brand new trailer for Pokopia, the brand new Pokemon game that's coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to go over this extended trailer. I'll give you my thoughts, and we'll see just what this game is all about. So before we do that, make sure to drop a subscription because I'll be covering this game and many other Pokemon stuff as it continues to drop. So stay tuned, but let's dig into this trailer. So right off the bat, we have a broken down Poke Center. New character introduction here. We got a interesting looking Tangrowth with a little personality to him. He's like the wise old man of this game, I guess, who probably does all the tutorial stuff, I'm assuming. He's looking a bit lonely, though, which is where we come in. Okay, so we play as Ditto, which is very interesting. I don't know. Let me know if you guys are excited to play as a Ditto, or if you would have preferred to play as, like, a Pokemon trainer. I have some thoughts on this, but I'll go into detail in a little bit. Okay, he meets up with the Tangrowth.
Well, would you look at that? Ditto's found a rather unique-looking Tangrowth to chat with. Let's have a listen. I suppose you might not fully understand what they're saying. So how about I interpret?
Okay,
Ahem.
this is kind of interesting.
Gadzooks! A human?
I don't know if this is just part of the trailer specifically. It kind of seems like it is. I kind of almost think we're not going to get voice dialogue in this game. I mean, voice dialogue in a Pokemon game? That's unheard of. So it's probably just going to be us reading in our minds, you know? But let's continue.
Wait a moment. Are you a Ditto? Please call me Professor Tangrowth.
Look, this isn't the best voice acting either in the world, but
since I last laid eyes on a human or another Pokemon.
it's an improvement, if you ask me.
This place was once home to many humans, but now it's, well, what you see. The grass and trees are withered and dry, and all those humans and Pokemon who once lived here, they're gone. But that was then. Things have changed. Out of nowhere, I met you. Hope springs anew. What do you say? Will you help me restore this land to the lively place it once was? That might make it possible.
Okay, and just like that, we start to get an idea of really what this game is all about. Looks like we're rebuilding a currently uninhabitable island and rebuilding where people and Pokemon used to be. So a lot of people were comparing this to like Minecraft, Animal Crossing, but so far, what I'm getting out of it is it's a lot like Dragon Quest Builders. So comment if you've played Dragon Quest Builders, because I'm getting that vibe. I really enjoyed number 2. Didn't really play 1, but I really enjoyed it. So let's see if there's some more comparisons. But let's carry on.
Possible to see a world overflowing with Pokemon again, just like the old days. Oh ho! So you'll help? Wonderful! I feel quite inspired myself. A ray of hope has finally shone on the lonely Professor Tangrowth. And heartened by that warmth, Ditto and the Professor begin rebuilding the world anew. Create habitats and meet Pokemon. Creating habitats will attract Pokemon. Different Pokemon are attracted to different habitats. If you want to make lots of friends, you'll need to create...
Okay, so I think this is going to be the mechanic that differentiates it from other games. So in order to attract new kinds of Pokemon, you build certain habitats. So that's really cool. It's a nice twist on Pokemon. If you want to catch different Pokemon, you would have to go to the different zones, the different habitats. But here, in order to catch new Pokemon, you create the habitats and attract the Pokemon to you. So I think that's actually a pretty interesting mechanic, and I can see how that will encourage you to use all these different building mechanics as the main component of the game, really. So let's take a further look.
Create habitats that suit each Pokemon's individual preferences. What happens if you place a fishing rod and a chair by the seashore? Look, a Magikarp. Pokemon with big personalities will appear in the diverse habitats you create.
Okay, I like the concept of that so
I
far.
wonder if a Pokemon is rustling around in there. Surely it's only trash. Ah! Learn moves from Pokemon. Your new Pokemon
Okay.
friends may teach you their signature moves, like Squirtle's water gun. It can revive.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is the part where it gets a little bit weird. I know you're a Ditto, but it's just kind of weird to see a humanoid creature spitting water bubbles out of his mouth to water the plants. Like, I get why they use Ditto. That makes sense, but it still looks kind of weird.
Vitalize dried up things. Use the moves you learn to refresh the land. Clear paths. Till fields. Grow vegetables. And more. Expanding the places you can visit and what you can achieve.
Okay, turning your hands into scythes is a little bit horrifying, if you ask me. Uh, kind of reminds me more of like that bad guy from Terminator 2 with the way you use your abilities. Personally, I don't know. I kind of feel like it would have been okay to just use a Pokemon trainer and just have like maybe a party of 6 Pokemon like the traditional games and just use them for the abilities like a typical Pokemon game. I guess it would kind of limit your abilities. I guess it would be a little more tedious, but if you can just go in and out of your box like the new Pokemon games, I don't see why it'd be too much of a problem rather than have this gooey looking Ditto as your character. But I don't know. That's me. What do you guys think? Maybe you guys like being the Ditto. Let me know in the comments.
Certain Pokemon can also teach you special moves. For example, you can transform into Lapras. While Ditto might not start out as the best swimmer,
I guess a
this
human can't do
transformation
that.
makes traveling to distant islands a breeze. By transforming into Dragonite, you can reach far-off places in no time. I'd wager we can
Hot take. Ditto Dragonite does not look cute. It looks kind of horrifying.
make this place a lot greener if you use your water gun on the dry, tall grass. Ah! I haven't withered away yet, you know. Craft fun things.
They're using the voice dialogue a lot for Tangrowth, but I almost get the feeling it's not actually a part of the game. It's just part of this trailer. I don't know, man.
You can craft at a workbench using the materials you've collected. Take a few leaves and ta-da!
This looks
A
very
straw
similar
bed.
to Dragon Quest Builders.
From furniture and
A lot of
toys
games, really.
to street lights and roads, you can use the items you craft to build a beautiful town or make Pokemon more comfortable as you transform your space into a vibrant place to live.
Dare I say,
Oh-ho!
even reminds me a little bit of, I don't know if I should say this. Nintendo might take down this video. Kind of getting some Pal World vibes on that.
You made some toy blocks. I haven't the foggiest idea how to use them properly. Grant Pokemon's requests. Pokemon can have unique requests for you. Oh, looks like Squirtle wants to go somewhere. It's
The
up to
music
you to
is
find a way to lead
top tier,
them
I'll
where
give
they
them
want
that.
to go. You may also find Pokemon who need your help stuck in harsh, desolate areas.
Okay, so little side quests that involve helping Pokemon. Doesn't seem anything too in-depth. Definitely nothing we haven't seen in other video games. Um, Hopefully that doesn't just mean that the side quests are just kind of boring and like fetch quests and stuff like that, which kind of looks like they're not too in-depth so far, but we'll have to see.
You'll need to work together with other Pokemon to complete particularly important requests. Do I have a request? It would warm this old heart to see humans and Pokemon living happily together once more. Are you listening? Work together with Pokemon. Your Pokemon friends will help you rebuild your world. They can light campfires, water plants, help crops grow, get light shining, and so much more. If you work together with several Pokemon, you can even build grand houses.
Okay. Yeah, all of that. It's like in Dragon Quest Builders too, you need to have a certain amount of townspeople to upgrade the town. So, very similar concept, but in this case, it's Pokemon.
The Pikachu fountain is complete! Although, upon closer inspection, this Pikachu has a rather curious expression. So many ways to play. Snap a photo of your new renovations. Say cheese. You can capture your memories and add them to your album.
Oh, so we
Then
can change the
up
look
your
of our
look.
characters. Cool.
And don't forget.
Okay, at least we can change the look of our character. I thought it was just going to be that standard um one that we get in the trailers. There was one that looked kind of like red, so I definitely want to change it to look more like the traditional Pokemon character.
To decorate your room. With multiplayer, up to 4 friends can join in the fun. So
Okay,
why not
let's
build a
go.
delightful life together with your closest friends?
Okay. Slight mini games, maybe?
Game Share is also
Oh,
supported.
game share,
So
okay.
you can share the game with someone who doesn't own it and play together on Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 systems. Oh,
Okay, that is very weird. So the game is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, but they're saying you could game share with someone who has the Switch 1. Why would they not just release this game on the Switch 1 as well? That is the math ain't mathing up for me. That's kind of interesting, guys. But I mean, I like the fact that there's game share so that you can share it with people that don't have the game, but also that is just kind of odd. Why would they not put it on Switch 1? This honestly looks like a game that's definitely capable of being on the Switch 1. And I think that's probably going to upset a lot of people. But, anyways, let's continue.
you've changed up your look. Now, why does seeing you like this make my eyes a bit misty?
Misty?
Whether
Is that an
solo
Easter
or
egg?
with friends, you're free to do whatever you want, from granting Pokemon requests to building the town of your dreams. Set out on an adventure to create a flourishing world where Pokemon live in peace and comfort. What else is waiting for you?
I don't know. You tell me.
Pokemon Pokopia!
Okay, we have some end credits. Real quick, I do want to say that I do at least appreciate the fact that there is multiplayer, 4 player. I hope it's a little more in depth than like Animal Crossing. You can kind of go into each other's towns, but not really do much. I hope it's more involved than that. See what Smeargle wants. Whoa. That is one interesting looking shiny. It's like a super shiny. No, wait. I think Pikachu went into the upside down. You see the lights flickering? It's kind of creepy. What's going on? Pikmin collab? Snorlax? What is wrong with this Snorlax? He's sleeping so long he got covered in moss. Are you kidding me? Wish I can have a deep sleep like that, if I'm being honest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did that say? Okay, so releasing March 5th, 2026. Digital version available now for pre-order. Why would you pre-order this far ahead? Like, seriously, for a digital copy? They just want to secure that dough, man. They really want their money. That's crazy. Full game download via internet required. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, game key card. A lot of people are upset about this, rightly so. It should absolutely be on the cartridge, but no, they're making you download it over the internet. So the cartridge really is just a piece of plastic, and you're paying $70 for this game. If I'm being real, this looks more like a $50 game. I'm gonna get it, but that's my personal opinion. Early purchase, you get a Ditto rug. Ooh. Okay, so that sums it up for the trailer, guys. What did you think of Pokopia? Personally, I think this is a game that I will pick up. It is a game that I think I will enjoy. Personally, I am a fan of cozy type games, and specifically, it reminds me a lot of Dragon Quest Builders 2, which I did very, very much enjoy. That game was a lot of fun for me. However, I don't think that game was as nearly as expensive in graphically and the amount of stuff in the game for Dragon Quest Builders 2. I feel like it was on par, if not better, than what we've seen in Pokopia. And I would imagine that was like a $50 game. I played it on Game Pass back when Game Pass was actually affordable, and so I got my money's worth out of that game. So if you guys are liking what you see out of this one, check out Dragon Quest Builders 2 specifically. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully this game lives up to at least the similar type of fun. It looks like it's shaping up to be pretty good. I think the graphics are honestly kind of underwhelming, so that's even more shocking that they're not putting it on Switch 1. I mean, it looks like it could definitely run on that system, but hopefully the gameplay is fun. There are some nice mechanics, like I mentioned. Building the habitat to attract new kinds of Pokemon sounds like a nice idea. Just the building up your town and doing like achievements. I like the thought of all that. It sounds like it'll be fun. But yeah, $70. I think a lot of people are going to have a hard time justifying the $70 price tag and the fact that it's a game key cartridge, so you're not even getting the game on the cartridge. That is a tough pill to swallow, even for Pokemon fans, I think. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Obviously, I'll end up getting it and playing it live so you guys can see for yourselves. So make sure you're following, subscribed, have those notifications on, because come March, I'll be checking it out, and you guys can see for yourself if it's worth your hard-earned doubloons. That's gonna do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll see you guys very soon. Whenever we hear more information about this and other Pokemon and gaming content, I will keep you guys posted right here, so don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, Poke People. Peace out.